Hey guys, sorry I'm a little bit late. All right, I'm gonna wait for you guys to come on in and say hi. Okay, let's see. Okay. If you purchased a galactic code, thank you so much. We're gonna do yours today. There. Okay. Use Archangel Azrael for today. Okay. So I'm going to go over real quick the Aztec Astrology of the day, or the week, actually, the day signs, to include the week. Okay, let me... Okay. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. Boop, 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 boop. Here it is. Okay. All right, if you're here, please share this video, invite people to come and watch this. It's free. All right, let's see. We're going to begin with Tuesday. So in the Aztec Astrology that I'm using for Tuesday, the day sign is the number 13, Quatli, which is eagle, and its ruling planet is the sun. So day sign Quatli, or eagle, is governed by the god TOLTEC. The god TOLTEC himself has the energy of the sun. That's why it's the ruling planet for the day sign today. Okay, so TOLTEC is the god of seed time, and he is also called the flayed one. He is all about transition and transformation. Okay, so he provides that information, that energy for this day. In particular, it's an understanding of yes, there are things that are happening in your world, and it's up to you to fight for what you believe in, or move on without doing anything. So it's a choice. It's a choice to remain or the same, or to change. Okay. Another thing about this energy, because it's a solar energy, we have all of, like, the energy of action, the energy of fire. So action in an aggressive, more of an aggressive way, instead of how we're used to. So the sun in this particular energy for the day reflects a good day for, a warrior type of spirit, a good day for fighting for other people, fighting for what you believe in, and a good day for really taking action on plans or whatever you are thinking about doing for your future. Okay, like goals and things like that. Okay, it's not a good day for you to stay stagnant or stay I would say it's not a good day for you to stay stuck, okay, or stuck in a rut. Okay, this is all about movement forward. Okay, this is what the energy of the day is. We are in the 13-day period, or the trecena of one Kali, which is one house. The ruling planet for this energy is coming from the goddess, Ispapalotl, and this is one of the warrior goddesses of the Aztec pantheon, but she's also ruled by the sun. Okay, so there's a really high intense fiery energy behind this whole 13-day period and the day itself. So you're going to be feeling like restlessness. You're going to be feeling like there's need for you to really disrupt anything that's just not working out. There's need for you to have those conversations that you've been holding back on. There's need for you to really evolve in a sense that you no longer tolerate stuff that you've been tolerant of that is not convenient or is not really helpful for you. It's very detrimental to your health, it's very detrimental to your well-being and to your pocket even, okay? So this 13-day period is telling you to really examine these things and let them go. Really put them in that fire, okay? In the fire of transmutation and evolution, okay? So these 13-day periods are going to have struggles with whether to decide or like where you're going to go, what's your future going to look like. Are you going to maintain your household the same, or are you going to have to let people go? Your household, meaning whoever is involved with you at this time, who you are close to, who you are seeing that there's an issue with, things like that. Okay, so this is all about transition and transformation, and it's a necessary part of life. Okay, so for this day, we have the Lord of the Night, which is the sixth Lord of the Night, and that's Kalchi Tikle, or she of the Jade Skirt. So she is the lady of maintenance, the goddess of oceans and rivers and water, okay, water energy. She is also linked to the moon energy or lunar energy. So she is all about intuition, emotion, as well as a need for healing, okay? So if you have to have these hard conversations or you have to really look at what's not working out in your life, it's time for you to, grieve it and then leave it, okay? And so she'll help you with that transition of letting go, okay, and letting yourself move forward in a better, a better future for you in particular, okay? So that's what she'll assist with in that night. And then we do have the number 13 as an influence for the day itself. The number 13 represents ascension. The number 13 was an especially sacred number for the Aztecs. This was like the number of God, okay, our creator, the source or the spark of life. This is a connection to source. That number 13, it is the bridger of you or between you and creator, okay. And so the number 13 tries to really assist us with giving us that connection that we need. Anything that we're going through, we have to understand that there's a higher purpose, just waiting for us just around the bend, I would say. And then also this carries with it the frequency of the divine, so divine will. So anything that you're doing for yourself that is, it kind of like in alignment with divine will, then you'll succeed at, okay? When you're not in alignment with divine will, when you're in alignment with selfishness, with fear, with deprivation and things like that, then you're going to see all these chaotic situations happening in your life, these relationships that are toxic, this whole missing out on things or feeling unstable, maybe financially and things like that. So it's important for you to really understand where you're at this time. There's a lot of people who feel that this whole entire situation with the pandemic is giving them the opportunity to really reflect and really see what makes them happy, or what the career that they were in or are in, is that really making them happy or not, And so it's a transitional energy, okay? And that's what the 13 represents, as well as a transitional energy to move you forward into your divine path, okay? So moving on to Wednesday, we have the day sign 1. So we restart the count. And it's going to be Kutli, which is vulture. And this is going to be ruled by the sun as well, because of Ispapalotl being the ruler of the vulture energy itself. Okay, so like I said before, she is a goddess of a warrior goddess. She is also the protector of women, and those women that are in labor or who have died in childbirth as well. Okay, so she provides that energy of protection to them, and when they're transitioning from one life to the next. So this day's energy, because it's governed by her and because it's governed by the vulture, it's really all about wisdom, about, I would say old age. So I would say wisdom that you gain at an old age, or the crone. Okay, the crone's wisdom. That's how I see it. Where when you are at a certain age in your life, you've lived a long and prosperous life, hopefully, and you've gained so much knowledge and wisdom through trial and error and through experience. And so, being that this day is all about that, it is also about understanding the that you are here to find equilibrium within this dual, the nature of duality here on this planet. So equilibrium is found within a balancing of different energies, particularly everything that comprises of the masculine energy of creator, and everything that's comprised of the feminine energy of creator itself as well. Okay, and so anything that you think is feminine, anything that you think is masculine, okay, that needs to be balanced. And because of that need, we are asked this day to really sit and reflect on what you've gained thus far, what type of wisdom you've gained, and have you honored that wisdom within you by assisting others with what it is that you've learned, and so it's important for you to reflect on that for Wednesday. So then we're still in that, we have a new 13-day period they're moving into for Wednesday. And this is going to be the new 13-day period of one vulture. So it's the same type of energy, except this 13-day period is ruled by Solotl. And Solotl is all about just making sure that we reflect on the path of the warrior, on the struggles that we've been through, on everything that we've learned, as well as making sure that we don't become the prey, or we don't become used by other people, making sure that we learn how to navigate through difficult situations, and really seeking the middle road, okay, in this whole situation. In this 13-day period, you're going to find that you're going to be struggling with seeking that middle road, with really being open to understanding both sides of the situation, or whatever situation you are confronted with, really understanding somebody else's point of view beyond your own, I would say, judgments. Okay, and so when you do this, when you allow yourself to open up to that, then you see how you can really change the way that you perceive things, and by having empathy for others. Okay, so this is a really good day for you to really disengage from any type of combative, mentality, meaning that you want to be right and you're going to force your will upon other people. So disengaging in that will be great, so that you could understand yourself better, because you have to really reflect on why is it that you're forcing others to see that you're right and that they're wrong, right? And so that's what this 13-day period is about, is really seeing where you are failing as a person to really have empathy for others, and really see why you keep forcing, your views on other people. Okay, so if that's happening to you, maybe you're having a disagreement regarding politics, maybe you're having a disagreement regarding religion, maybe a belief, culture, you're labeling stuff all the time, like or you're offended by what someone says, like, for example, the whole offense that this generation that's coming up is getting offended with being labeled a man or a woman, right? So seeing all of that, right? Seeing why you're offended if you get called a woman, or we could call the man, or things like that, because it's really like there's something deeper than that. Okay, there's a deeper rooted issue there. It's not just the pronouns that we use. There's a deeper rooted issue there, and you got to start to dig in and look. Okay, so that's what this 13-day period was going to be. It's going to really cause an uproar and a need for change. Okay, a need for unity too, because we have the influence of the number one, and the number one represents unity. This is not about divisive energy. Okay, and so those labels, those pronouns, things like that you feel explain who you are, and you're offended because someone is using the wrong one, and that creates divisiveness, or us against them, intolerance within you, then you need to really dig deep. Okay, because this energy not to be fucked with. This is all about uniting, being one with one another, and really seeing the truth of that, and no longer playing these separation games. Okay, you're gonna have a really bad time this week with this 13-day period if you are. All right, so moving on to the Lord of the Night. So the Lord of the Night we have is Tlazotelt, and she is the filth goddess, or the Mother Earth goddess of fertility and human sexuality. And so she'll assist you with this, with really digging in deep and really seeing the root causes of your problems with other people, or your offenses, okay, why you're so easily offended. And then she is associated with the moon as well. So this is lunar energy, this is goddess energy. And the goddess energy is not necessarily just all love and rainbows. Okay, it's really, really cutting through the bullshit. It's really looking at your own shadows, and really digging deep, and finding out why you have such an offensive, or a very I would say aggressive type of belief versus somebody else's, things like that. So anything of aggressiveness, anything of shadow, anything of darkness, anything of just a want for people to be harmed because they disrespect you, that type of negative stuff, that's going to be confronted by Tlazotelt, and she'll assist with that. Okay, so again, be open to this. So if you have that like underlying feeling or emotion of wanting to harm other people because they think differently than you, then that's where you're gonna have to dig deep and really see why. Okay, there's gonna most likely be a link to childhood, or the way that you were treated or mistreated, or something like that. Okay, so just really be open to it. Okay, so for Thursday we have the number 2 day sign, Olin, or movement. Okay, and this is governed by Solotl as well, and so the ruling planet for this is the sun again, and this is a day for actively participating in your life, meaning you're actively doing things to make yourself feel better. You're actively doing things to make yourself like be in alignment once more, okay, with your mission here, with your divine will, or the divine will of creator. You're actively doing things to make others feel good too. Okay, so it is important. It's kind of like a more of like a sociable type of energy and movement. Okay, the earthquake energy, that's what this represents. Usually the earthquake energy is all about shaking things up and waking you up to what really is going on, and to really seeing things for what they are. And if you want to improve in something, an area in your life, then it's a perfect opportunity for you to do so with this energy. Okay, so we're still in that 13-day period, so it's going to be a push to do that. Okay, so we have the number 2 influencing this, and the number 2 is representing of duality, of challenges, of really being ready for the changes that you want. Okay. And so the Lord of the Night for Thursday is going to be Tepeyolotl. Tepeyolotl is the heart of the mountain, the star-spotted jaguar. He is the Lord of all animals. He's also the Lord of echoes, earthquakes, and darkened caves. And so he assists us with really examining and making a plan of action. It's like he guides you through the darkness. He guides you, and helps you understand, where you can fix things, for yourself. And so you can feel like you're accomplishing something. So you can feel like, everything that's going on around you shouldn't be a distraction. So you can really do inner work. Okay, that's what he'll assist with for this night. For Friday, we have yep. So Friday we have 3 Tepactol or flint knife. The ruling planet for this one is Mercury because of Chalchihuitlotlin, who is the jeweled fowl. And this is a sorcerer energy. This is a witch energy, or the magician energy too. So this energy is all about revealing the truth. It's all about really communing with spirit, spiritual world, and really understanding that you as a soul are multi-dimensional, meaning that you can travel through dimensions, not just this one, not this material world only. You have a connection to the spirit realms, and the spirit realms are like infinite. Okay, there's infinite energy, infinite locations, infinite dimensions. Okay, and so this energy is all about exploration of that fact. Okay, the fact that you're a spirit in a physical body, and really allowing yourself to tap into your intuition, really allowing yourself to trust it as well. Okay, and so that's what this energy is going to be for this Friday. And the Bactal is more or less like, yes, it's a Mercurian energy, but Mercury is a curious energy too. Okay, and so the curiosity of learning about the spirit realm, your intuition, is definitely going to be elevated on Friday. Okay, especially because it's time for you to do that. If you have been hesitant in doing this work, but you have intuition, that there's something beyond this world, then it's time for you to really allow it to come in. Okay, this is a perfect time for channeled information to be received. We are feeling already that full moon in Gemini, as well as the lunar eclipse energy that we're going to see on the 30th. And so this is the goddess energy because of the lunar eclipse. The goddess is all about the discovery, the mysteries, discovery, intuition, okay, and magic and everything else like that comes under the scope of the mysteries. And so it is imperative that you connect to who you are as a soul, as the goddess within you, goddess within you, whatever, because there's dual energy in both, and really place an emphasis on wanting to know more. Okay, so we got the number 3, that is the influence of this day too, and the number 3 represents action. The number 3's action is also about having a sense of curiosity, joy, movement, communication. So this is a influence from Mercury as well. We have this sense of really restoring our spiritual reality here with the number 3 as well. Okay, don't ignore it any longer. Okay, if there feels like there's something missing in your life, that missing connection is usually to the higher realms, to the spirit you, to who you are as a spiritual creation. Okay, and to that connection to source or creator. So The Lord of the Night for this night is Tlaloc. Tlaloc is a rain god, god of rain, thunder, and lightning. He's the god of floods. He's also the god of that people, the Aztecs, blamed for droughts. He is a dualistic energy, but he's also influenced by the moon energy. Okay, so lunar energy playing the role in a masculine sense of the word. There's always dual energy in everything for the Aztecs. The sun had dual energy, both masculine and feminine, so does the moon. So he represents a need for you to really go in and connect, spiritually speaking, without fear, and really exploring where the fear comes from too. Like if you're hesitant, it's because there's a fear limiting belief system implemented within you that you are hesitant to explore the spirit side of who you are. It could be because you were programmed this way as a child. It could be that your first experience with something spiritual was harmless, but all of a sudden you probably divulged that information to someone and their reaction was fear. And so it might have been because they have they were projecting their own fear due to their own programming. Okay. And so an exploration of this is important, and Tlaloc will assist you with that, with really seeing where the root cause of this fear is coming from and where this limiting belief began or was seeded within you as a child. Okay. So it's important to do that. With the inner child work is really important for anybody, and so Tlaloc will assist with this. Okay. The jaguar, Tepeyolotl, is that's the jaguar's name, Tepeyolotl. Okay, so moving on to Saturday. So on Saturday, we have a day sign for Huihuitl, which is rain. And this one's also influenced by Mercury, but because of the governed by the deity Tonatiuh. And so this is the actual physical representation of Mercury itself, the energy of the planet. And so Tonatiuh was called the little brother of the sun, okay? Because Mercury, when you see it, it's right next to the sun. So that's what the Aztecs thought. And so, so this energy for Saturday, it's all about really trusting where you're being led. Okay. It's going to be unpredictable energy, meaning that sometimes you might have had a plan of action for your future, and all of a sudden you were diverted to a different route, and that's okay. Okay. Because Mercury energy is all about exploration, about curiosity, and really integrating as much knowledge as you can. Okay. And so that being said, you might be jumping timelines here. You might be, set in like, okay, eventually I'm going to get there, but now I'm going this route. Okay, so there's going to be different routes that you're going to be pulled through for this energy for the day. If you think you had a plan of action, that's just don't even plan anything out for this day. It's more of like going with the flow. Very air energy, very air quality is like just going with the flow, just relax and allow the universe to speak with you, allow yourself to channel information, allow yourself to get out of your own mind or get out of your own way, and really allow yourself to, be assisted by your guidance, okay, by your intuition here, okay? So that's what this energy is going to pretty much help you with, really just tapping in and just going with the flow, okay? So the number 4 represents the energy of stability, but it also represents the energy of understanding. The number 4 is an establishment of the 4 directions, north, south, east, and west, as well as the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. It is the medicine wheel, the 4 sides of the medicine wheel. It is the 4 seasons of this planet, the 4 changes of the seasons. And so that being said, it's all about understanding how that affects you, how time, how the passages of time, the passages of the seasons affect you, how the energy of the planets affect you, how, the transitions between different seasonal changes, as well as lunar cycles and astrological transits affect you. And so it's important for you to really see all of this, because you are trying to balance yourself. This whole time you're trying to balance yourself. You're gathering information here and there, but ultimate goal is to really find equilibrium in this dual energy. Okay, so allow yourself to reflect on this energy. Allow yourself to listen quietly before you move a different direction, even though the Mercury energy is telling you to keep moving and just allow yourself to flow. There seems to also, even though you feel like there's a chaotic energy behind this, just allowing yourself to go with the flow, there is also purposeful energy. Okay, and so just that's what this energy is going to bring you for Saturday. You have the Lord of the Night is Siutekutli, and this is the god of creation, the representation of creator. He's also called the Turquoise Lord. He is a god of fire and creator of life. And so he'll assist you with allowing yourself to flow and really receiving information that is going to be beneficial for you. It might not make sense to you at this time, but ultimately, when you really move forward with your spiritual connection and your spiritual work, it'll start to make sense while you're on the path. Okay, so just trust the Lord of the Year or the creator energy, force energy to assist you with this stuff. Okay, and so that's what that's going to help with. For Sunday, we have the number 5, Xochitl, or flower. And the ruling energy for this actual day is going to be Venus. Okay, so Xochitl is governed by Xochicuezal, the flower feather. And it provides this beautiful creative force energy coming in. So you're going to feel like you want to beautify your environment. You're going to feel like you're going to want to connect deeper with someone that you're romantically affiliated with. You're going to feel like that lovey-dovey stuff, okay? You're also going to feel like you want to really beautify yourself and take care of yourself, like your physical appearance, maybe working out that makes you feel better, or maybe going out and going shopping if you can. If you're not, then go online shopping. But you're really going to feel like there's going to be a push or a need to really make things more comfortable, really make things more loving, in your environment, and more supportive as well. Okay, so you might have this need for you to go out on a date, or to get to know someone better. Or if you are in a relationship, you might feel like you want a deeper connection there, or you want to go on like a little date night or something, whatever it is. The influence is all about beautification. It's all about sensuality as well. Okay, so be ready for that. All right, so we got the number 5 that represents the energy of empowerment for this day sign. And the number 5 is it's kind of like really applying what you've learned thus far to your relationships with other people. It also gives you kind of like a solid foundation when it comes to really explaining your vision of the future that you desire. So say you're dating someone and you don't know where it's going, it's a good time for you to seek that self-empowerment within to really explain, what you desire in a relationship, what you see the future to be like, okay? And really express that need so that they understand that you're not here just to play games or whatever. Okay. And so that's what the number 5 is going to represent, a need for you to really speak your truth, and really self-empowerment is the key here. Okay. Even if it's coming to like you wanting to explore different options when it comes to not only relationships, but with career, really tell yourself that you deserve something better, because you do. And really feel it, really feel like, okay, I'm miserable in this job. I really want a way out of here. So what do I desire the most in life to do? What can I be of service to humanity? How can I serve, and then choose a career that is going to be in alignment with your, purpose. Okay, here. So that's what that energy is going to help with. The Lord of the Night for this night is Itzli, and Itzli is the god of stone and sacrifice, and he's a variant of the god Tezcatlipoca, who is the he has many masks, but he is usually like the Lord of Karma, really learning through, I would say, through difficulties. But anyway, this energy will assist you in really seeing what you are allowing yourself to sacrifice. Is it necessary for you to even sacrifice your time? Is it necessary for you to sacrifice your happiness for someone else's, or because you feel comfortable in this job? Things like that. It's really all about seeing the truth, and why you remain somewhere where it makes you extremely unhappy. Okay. And so that's what that Lord of the Night is going to assist you with. So for Monday, we have, of course, the full moon in Gemini. We also have the lunar eclipse coming in. So Monday, we have the influence of the energy of Sipatli, which is crocodile. It's ruled by the planet Venus, and it's governed by the god Tonantzcuhtli, and this is the energy of nurturance. So it's time for us to really understand, for like kind of like where we want to go. Like it's kind of like a good time for new beginnings here. You're being told, okay, make a plan now. It's definitely important for you to make a plan for your future. It's definitely going to be the perfect time for this to happen. Okay. I feel like this energy for the 30th on Monday, because Tepatli represents creation. Okay, so this was the first creation. Okay, in Aztec mythology, Tepatli was a crocodile or a monster, and the creator gods decided to use this first creation to create the earth, to create the underworld, to create the heavens. Okay, and so that being said, that form, even though it was a crocodile, took a different shape, took a different form after this happened. So it's a new beginning, right? Because then life started to sprout. And so that being said, this new beginning influence is going to propel you towards that new beginning that you really desire. We have the influence of the full moon in Gemini, and this is all about allowing the universe in to assist you with what you want. Okay, what are you asking the universe for? What type of new beginning do you desire? Do you want a romantic partner? Do you want more money? Do you want a new career that makes more money? Do you want, what is it that you want? It's a perfect time for you to reflect and ask for it, because it's going to be instant, because you have the influence of the Gemini moon. Gemini energy is the magician energy here. Okay, and that is like at a blink of an eye, it's yours. It's just going to be up to you to really tell the universe what you want, and really be ready for that, because it's going to create a ripple effect. Okay, it's going to change a lot of things in your life, so be ready for that to happen. All right, and so another thing about this, because it has the Venusian energy too, because of Tonantzcuhtli, you're gonna see a full, like, if you want, especially it's kind of be like relationship with other people type of influence. So if you really want to have someone, a romantic partner, then it's going to bring that in. If you really desire to fix things or mend things or get into a deeper connection with the partner that you're in right now, then it's going to do that. And then in a relationship with yourself too, like, what is it that you want? It's important for you to know who you are and what you want, okay, out of life, and really ask for that. Okay, don't hesitate don't think that it's not going to happen either. It will. All right. So the energy of number 6 is flow. So flow is a very air sign energy, but it's also about steady growth. Okay, allowing yourself to improve your life by asking for what you want and really going for it. Okay, allowing yourself to make those changes in your life, and allowing yourself to allow the universe to assist you with your manifestations. Okay, so it's important for you to just go with it. Just don't hesitate, don't overthink it. Just tell the universe straight out, hey, I really want a relationship, or I really want money. Like, I really need it, I really want it. And so what are we going to do about this? So we're going to have to change our career, right? We're going to have to make a plan of action to maybe possibly go back to school, or maybe possibly go get a certification course in something, or managerial type of position, be the leader here, that will afford you a higher position, or you become, or you have an opportunity at work. If you don't want to leave that job, maybe you want to, move up on the ladder of supervisor or manager, and maybe there's an opportunity for that. Just go and take it. Okay. Just don't hesitate anymore. That's what this Monday energy is going to help you with. It's like, don't hesitate, just go and get what you want. Okay. So we have the Lord of the Night, Blitzitecutli, and this is Mercury again, Mercurian energy. This is definitely Gemini energy here, okay? So allow him to assist you with that. If there's still hesitation, if there's still self-doubt, if there's still, insecurities, things like that about your qualifications, or why you feel like you should play small, or why you feel like you don't deserve love, or why you feel like you don't deserve to be a millionaire, whatever it is, he can assist you with that. He can assist you to uncover the truth, that's coming from you feeling those insecurities, from you feeling like you don't deserve something better in life. Okay. And so that's what the Monday energy is going to provide us with. And so just allow yourself to connect in that way. It's going to be great. It's going to be a tough week, but it's also going to be a great time for you to make the changes that you really want to make in your life, and just without fear. Okay. And if you have fear, if you have limiting beliefs still, then it's time for you to really take a closer look at that, okay, and where it's coming from, and heal it. Okay, so that's all I have for the Aztec astrology of this week. So for next week, I'm not going to be on for Monday because it's my birthday and I'm celebrating it. So I'm going to be out. So I'll do TOLTEC Tuesdays, and I'll put in the week's Western astrology with TOLTEC Tuesday as well, with the Aztec astrology. So we're going to combine both of those things. But we're not doing the readings. We're just going to do what we normally do on TOLTEC Tuesdays, the energy work. Okay. And so if you guys didn't purchase anything today and you want to do energy work for next week, we still have the galactic codes that I'm providing, as well as the energy healing. So you can definitely buy that for next Tuesday. So I am waiting for, let me see who I have for galactic code for today. Thank you. So I'm waiting for Adriana. I have Adriana for a galactic code today. So Adriana, if you're here, let me know. There you are. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start your code, and then we'll integrate it. Okay, so let me go ahead and do that. See, I already have a little page for you. It has has your name on there. All right, so I'm gonna connect to your galactic guide to see who comes in. Hold on, let me set this up real quick. I usually have like all of this stuff set up. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect. Ooh. Huh. So I saw different colors here. Let me see if I can. Nope, that's not it. This one. Adriana, have you been listening to Christmas music? Because I have this Christmas music played in my head for some reason. I'm just like, what the hell? Okay. Oh my gosh. So many different, like, it's like a radio. It's like a radio. It's like changing the channel to like this song and then this song and then this song. And I was just like, why is there so much Christmas music played in my head? You have? Yep. See? I knew it. I was like, what the heck? All right. I don't mind it, okay? I really don't. I just haven't heard it. And so all of a sudden it just popped in. I'm like a radio. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna do a little bit. This one. Okay. So the main component is coming in. Okay.
Okay. Uh, all right, Adriana. So I got a big. There's something going on with this particular star, and it feels like there's this need for your
you to connect to the energy big time. Like there is a sense of like closure type of thing. Okay, so here we go. You got the Orion constellation, okay? You got Betelgeuse as the star that needs to be like understood better. And then Sandalphon as the mediator to the earth plane, who will assist you with this. So the codes that I'm hearing, or the codes that I wrote, is like the understanding of ending of a chapter in Beetlejuice, understanding that that karmic cycle is complete, and they're calling you like the what is it, the healer of duality. That's what you were doing out there too. It was like this big, like your Orion guides were saying there was like this big dual energy all over the place in Orion, of course. And Beetlejuice, and for some reason, it was one of the biggest ones that were really deeply shrouded in darkness, meaning like the duality was very apparent there. And so you were one of many healers that went there to assist. Now that the ending of the cycle has begun, meaning that Beetlejuice is actually fading in the night sky, they think, a lot of astronomers believe that it is I already went supernova. So I feel this is why a lot of things are happening rapidly in rapid succession with your karmic cycles here on the planet, where the endings of things have happened, and then we're coming in with new energy, new beginnings are happening for you. And so it felt like a lot of stuff was lost, but in that loss you found your own freedom at the same time, and you found your own strength, and you found your abilities to be more heightened because of it. And so I feel like the help that you did in those past lifetimes there, with the healing forces of to heal the dual energy there, it came back here as a cycle, and you had to go through it, and then all of a sudden, bam, it's gone, you know. So you're already getting hot and sweaty. So the if I believe that Beetlejuice was discovered to have gone, or there's something going on with it, or has gone supernova. Astronomers, it's online somewhere. I think it was like months ago. I think it was like, to be honest, I think it was probably back in the summer, where when the whole Lionsgate portal started, and I think that's when I read about it. And I felt very upset too. Like I was like, what the fuck, you know? And so so that being said, I feel like you were transitioned, out of that cycle that you had played out here from Beetlejuice. And now it's like a clear road ahead of you. Your guides are like showing this beautiful, like it's kind of like a yellow brick road, but it's gold, it's paved in gold, and it's like the golden age of Adriana is coming. That's what they kept hearing, like kept telling, like this gold energy, like you have a bunch of gold energy coming in, and there's this whirlpool energy that is bringing in from like a violet energy. So violet means transformation as well as transmutation. And so the violet flame energy is assisting you with release and transformation of the past and endings. And the golden is coming in, the golden energy, or the golden age of Adriana. That's what they said. And so all of these codes are coming from that. Okay. So you got the Beetlejuice codes, and then you got the Orion Reborn. Okay. Orion Reborn healer code. And so it's just, there's so much going on. And so there's black, of course, a little bit of black and a little bit of white, and the black represents the duality or the karmic cycles that you've gone through and you're releasing. Okay. And the white represents that dawning or the new light. Okay. That you're walking into. Okay. And so it's just, your guides are just super like enthusiastic and proud that you've done all that work, and that you're like moving forward with your life, and that things are just feeling like you're definitely having a new age of I guess, understanding, as well as the golden age of just ascension, So yeah. Yeah, Saturn return. Yep. That happens. A lot of stuff ends on Saturn returns. But yeah. So we're going to go ahead and bring in this code. And so let me know when you're ready. So just bring in your guides, bring in your ancestors, whoever you want to bring in to assist with this. And then let me know when you're ready so I could begin. So we're going to use citrine, the money stone. Here we go. So I have a citrine wand here that I'm going to use for this work. And then we're going to do a amethyst Merkaba too. Okay. So the transmutation energy as well. Okay, awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and connect now. Breathe in deeply, exhale slowly. I want you to connect with your heart. I want you to connect downwards into the Mother Earth's heart space. Mother Earth, please receive Adriana's energy, anything that she needs to release at this time for healing purposes, for ending of karmic cycles. Please receive it onto yourself for transmutation purposes. Mother, please send her healing, love, and light, prosperity and abundance, and all that she desires to make herself feel whole once more, and so that she may assist others to do the same. Now, Adriana, I want you to go ahead and allow the Mother's energy into your heart space. Allow it to wrap you around, nurture and comfort you, bringing in beautiful, abundant, and prosperous energy, supportive energy, stabilizing energy. Now, from here, I want you to go ahead and connect from your heart space on up through your crown, all the way out and up through the sun, out, further out, and connecting in beyond the universe, into the void, into Creator. Here we connect to heart space of Creator. Creator, we ask that you bless Adriana with anything and all that she desires for her life, as your divine will is her divine will. As everything that she does with knowing that she is one with you, as she co-creates her life from here on out. Bring her good health, bring her wealth, and bring her love and light. Adriana, all you need to do is receive that into your heart space. Now, what I want you to do from your heart space, I want you to connect through our sun, from our sun going into Orion the Hunter constellation, Finding the star Betelgeuse. The star Betelgeuse is the left shoulder. So if you're looking at it facing in front of you, it'll be the left shoulder. So go into that star Betelgeuse. Even though the star may have physically gone, the energy is still there. Connect to the heart of that star. And we welcome the Orions of Betelgeuse to assist you in bringing in the codes of the healer, the codes of the Golden Age healer, who you are, who assisted the Orions back then and who is still assisting the Earth now. Those golden codes are coming through, all the way through our sun, moving from our sun into the earth, down into your crown. From your crown, we allow them to come in, opening up the crown, allowing those golden codes all the way down into your third eye, moving into your throat, into your heart, into your solar plexus, into your sacral, into your roots, moving down into all of your meridians, moving into all of your bodies, your mental body, your emotional body, your spirit body, and finally your physical body, into every cell, activating all your dormant DNA, allowing you to access any hidden wisdom, any past life, any healing ability, heightening all of your intuition, moving out and around, and circling and repairing your auric field, cleansing and purifying it, and fortifying it to assist you with your life's work. Allow yourself to integrate completely, breathing in deeply and exhaling slowly. Allowing this beautiful energy to go on downwards into the earth as well, fortifying your connection and creating the life that you truly desire. And when you are ready, we're going to go ahead and disconnect, cleanse and clear and purify. When you're ready, open your eyes. And let me know how you're feeling. You also have that Merkaba energy around you, the amethyst energy, the violet flame energy that will always assist you with purifying any energy within you and around you. All right, so the earth connection that you have is the Archangel Sandalphon connection. He is the earth angel. He is the one that connects us from the mediator between heaven and earth, okay? He's the one that brings our prayers up to heaven, to Creator. So he is one of your allies at this time, and you can help, ask him to assist you with manifesting what you desire, especially with this new moon. This full moon in Gemini is going to be very beneficial for you. There seems to be a very you have Virgo energy, which is a Mercury energy, and Mercury shares its energy between Virgo and Gemini. So this is very beneficial time for you, especially honing in on that Gemini aspect of Mercury will be helpful. And working with Sandalphon, to really ask for what you desire and how you want to create your life. And just make it happen. It's going to be really awesome. You're welcome, Adriana. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time, girl. So just do what you need to do. Ask for whatever you want. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Just go for it. Okay? That's funny. You have Gemini rising too. Oh, wow, that's awesome. See? This is definitely going to be a potent full moon for you. Yeah, take full advantage of it. Definitely going to be potent. So with the Beetlejuice energy, like I said, it still exists there. It's a purified energy now. Of course, it's in a pure form, even though it's no longer physical. It's there. That you can access that at any time. So working with this, because this is like one of the biggest healer. I would say one of the biggest healer lifetime that you had, and this is where you kind of propelled yourself into like one of those really powerful healers in this lifetime. And so accessing that energy for this lifetime in particular will be beneficial for you. Really accessing that motivation, that empowerment, and the healing abilities that you had back then will help you with what you're working on in this lifetime. Okay. And trusting it more than anything. And so asking for that to come in, as well as that abundance and prosperity that you desire and that you deserve, will help you feel much better about doing this work. Okay. And about really focusing on your path here. Okay. Because this is divine will, and your divine will is God's divine will, or creator's divine will. Okay. And so that being said, just remember that, even when you have this struggle of like insecurity or not knowing what's going to happen, remember that divine will is always going to persevere. Like your motivation towards really actualizing who you are, really getting a sense of like creating or co-creating the life that you desire is going to be beneficial. And this Gemini full moon is going to give you those little things, like a little feedback from the universe, like, hey, just ask and it's going to be yours, like ask and you shall receive. Okay. So just be open to that. You're welcome, Adriana. So that's all I have. So I'm going to go ahead and send you this via email. And yeah, so that's all I have for this week. So for tomorrow, you guys, we have a special guest that I'm going to be interviewing. It's going to be Microvinity. She's also an energy healer and a Toltec shaman. And we're going to interview her at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain, and 5 p.m. Pacific. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, we're not going to have Mystic Mondays for next week, but we'll have TOLTEC Tuesdays, and we'll cover all of the transits as well as Aztec Astrology, and we'll do energy work for that day. Okay, so that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being super supportive of my channel. I love you guys so much. Again, if you guys want to buy anything for the holidays, gifts or gift for yourself, I have a bunch of stuff up on the website. I'm still working on these beautiful starseed bracelets with actual real moldavite on them, and so I'll be uploading the newest ones. I still have one Pleiadian and one Orion one on the website, female sizes. Of course, I'm working on the male sizes, and I'm going to put them all under the full moon in Gemini for this week. So it's going to have super potent energy to include the constellations energy and all the galactic guides that come with it. Okay. So that's all I have for you guys. And again, my website is going to be www.StariAri333.com. So go ahead and check that out when you have time. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.